One.
Awesome. Hey everybody, welcome to the world's first selfie billboard.
Here it is. We're on the corner of Carroll and
Expo Blvd.
Expo Blvd. This is the very first selfie boulevard, so you stand in front of the billboard and take your selfie.
I think this is a neat way that people can help to spread the word to their community about their concern about the pipeline. Because we hear over and over again from the supporters of this project that it's only like the fringe radicals who are opposed to this thing. So the more people can show that they're opposed to it, illustrate that to their friends and their community, their family, so people can really see that the face of opposition to this project doesn't just look like people with pink mohawks. I like people with pink mohawks, but I also like soccer moms and doctors and dentists and all kinds of other people who, also have legitimate concerns about this.
Absolutely. At Tsleil-Waututh Nation Sacred Trust, we're always looking ways to involve, inform, and engage with other communities, using our First Nations voice to battle this big pipeline project. We also know it's a big concern for Vancouverites and other neighboring communities. So come on down and take your selfie in front of this billboard and really spread the word. It's a fun and get your friends to do it as well.
And just for anybody who's in Burnaby, there's also a bus stop version of this ad right in front of Burnaby North Secondary. You'll also see tons of these posters around all over Vancouver and other places all over the province, so you can just stand next to it and there's a little arrow pointing at you, so you can do a selfie with the poster as well. Or if you just want to be really lazy and do it online, there's this website, imanother.ca, and you can actually just go right onto that website and create a sign like this that incorporates your picture, and you can actually change the text to whatever you want it to say. So it could say, I'm another dentist, or I'm another student, or I'm another dog lover. We saw one yesterday that said, I'm another scuba diver, and it had a guy's picture scuba diving.
And we know how busy you all are, so this is a really easy way to go and put your title there and put your happy face with this message.
And this is a really important moment to be doing this, because of course there's the provincial election on Tuesday, May 9th. That's next Tuesday. And we are hoping that people will choose better choices than supporting candidates that support this pipeline. And I'm really excited at this really innovative campaign that the Sacred Trust has implemented and that I've had the privilege to be a part of. This is just one of the billboards that are around the province right now. There's about 20 of them up right now. And actually I can show you in these posters some of the other ad designs that are out there. Really trying to illustrate the choices that folks have to make. So you can vote for orcas, not a pipeline. And there's a website that goes with it, Vote Orcas. Yeah, just tons more information on that site. You can also get directly in touch with people from Sacred Trust if you have questions. There's another one that's vote for a sustainable economy, not a pipeline. Right? You saw this one already. Vote for our children, not a pipeline. This particular one, if you go to the votechildren.ca site, you'll see a lot of information about oil spills and their impact on human health, in particular children's health. I think that's a really important one. One of the things I really like about this campaign is it's very positive. It's not just about, oil spills and scary stuff, but really about what it is that we're fighting for, right? Like what the stuff is that is so important to Tsleil-Waututh Nation, but also to so many other people around the province and around the world, really.
And it's so interconnected. This vote has a big impact on a lot of things in different communities. But this being a very BC hard-hit election, that you can really make a change. And if you don't have time to come down here and do this, please just go to our website, go to twnSacredTrust.ca and take a look. And then if you want more information you're sitting on the fence on who to vote for, there's pre-voting right now. Mm-hmm. You can go and look at the website for where to go to vote. And if you're undecided, just go to these websites and take a look, and you can see what you're really concerned about. If you're concerned about your children's future, mm-hmm. about jobs, about mm-hmm. The pipeline expansion, it has information here.
So there's a different one that basically just leads you to a different page on the Sacred Trust website. You can also just go to the Sacred Trust website and find all this stuff, as well as tons of other information, the full assessment report over 1,500 pages of scientific research about the impacts of the spill. What we tried to do is just to pull information from that report and from other reports and put it into sort of bite-sized bits about, so here's a piece about reconciliation and how it's related to it. Here's a piece about climate change and how it's related to it. On the page around climate change, I really like this one because to me it's like climate change is so hard to really see how it's connected to you.
Yeah.
So on the page it says, what does this pipeline have to do with the price of a loaf of bread? And it gets you to think about climate change and its impact on farming and then how that affects food prices.
Yeah.
So we really tried to connect it back to people's day-to-day lives as much as we could. Salmon, I think, is a really important piece of this conversation. We talk a lot about the coast and about tankers, but sometimes we forget that the Kinder Morgan pipeline actually travels along the Fraser River for almost 1,000 kilometers, crosses the river both at the headwaters and further downstream. So could potentially have huge impacts on the salmon that, are such a keystone species of this whole region.
Oh, and absolutely. The sockeye, the coho, and there's a pumper station that crosses those conjoining rivers. So it's very important to have a look at all that information and the risks that it is and vote accordingly.
So what do you say? Should we take a selfie in
Yes,
front of the billboard?
I
Do you
think
want
we
to
should.
let's illustrate proper selfie technique. Do you got your phone?
Oh, yes, I do.
Mari's using mine. Thanks, Mari, by the way. By the way, just as we're doing that, I'll point out that I'm videotaping Mari with my Snapchat glasses while she's videotaping me, because there's basically nothing we won't do to try to stop this project.
So I think your arms are longer than mine, so.
Okay, here, let's do I haven't tried a two-person selfie with this. Let's try it.
No.
So you got to get yourself just the right distance.
Oh,
Here you go.
my hair. There we go. Oh.
Awesome. I think, so I counted, it's about 5 cracks in the thing. So I actually think it's right here is the perfect spot to get just the right distance. You'll actually see some chalk art on the ground later today that tells you exactly the right place to stand. So if you're coming down here and you want to figure out exactly where to stand, you can play around with it, try it further or closer, but you'll get just about the right distance from the billboard right at this location.
Yeah.
And I can tell you it was quite a process to actually find this location. We looked at billboards all over the place, and almost all of them are like you're standing in somebody's parking lot or out on the street, or
Or it has those blinds.
or
And
they
it
flip
changes,
over,
yeah.
or so to find one that was like a static billboard that just stays the same in a location where it's on a public street and you can stand the right distance away from it. This was like the prime time spot, and it just happens to be right in the middle of downtown, which is cool.
And where we're standing is right kitty corner to Andy Livingston Soccer Field.
That's right.
And Andy Livingston Park. So there's some parking along the roads there where you can safely park and then come and do your selfie.
Right on Expo Blvd, if you're lucky, or on Kiefer or on Carroll Street, there's a fair amount of parking around there.
Yeah.
Or it's actually just down the street from Stadium SkyTrain too. So if you take the SkyTrain down here, it's just like a 2-block walk from the SkyTrain to come down here. And if you're coming down for something that's happening at BC Place or at Rogers Arena, you can always pop by and do a selfie while you're here.
Yeah.
Let's do one more selfie.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to try it?
Sure. I got my longer arms. Alright.
Alrighty.
And
There.
boom. Awesome. Thanks, Char.
Awesome.
High five for
Great.
fun ways to try to stop pipelines.
Yeah.
Cool. So one last time I'll say, if you're watching this and you want to make a sign right away, you can definitely come down here, but you can also go to imanother.ca. And if you want to see some of these signs, you can go check them out on Twitter, Instagram at #I'mAnother. You'll find some other cool stuff about comic books. Apparently there's other people using the hashtag too. But you'll find a bunch of the signs there. Also at the Tsleil-Waututh Nation Sacred Trust Facebook page, where you're watching this video right now. There's a photo album that's got about 80 of these photos on them from people who've done this sign, whether they were just at a rally or an event. You can also make your own one of these and take a picture at home if you want.
Yeah.
But we tried to make it really easy for you, so you can just go to imanother.ca. You just type in your however you want to be identified. I'm another nifty dude or whatever you call yourself. and then you just take one of the pictures that's on your computer, clicking away, upload it, you just send it, and bam, you're done. And then you can share it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want. You saved the world. Took 5 seconds. Look at that.
Yeah, and call your friends. Get your friends involved and post it on our website.
It's true. Selfies are more fun with friends.
Absolutely.
Yay!
Yay! Look at us.
All right, I think we're going to sign off. Thanks for watching this video.
Thanks
you guys
for being
rock.
with us.
Enjoy the sunshine.